Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today's video is going to be a walkthrough of all the planners I'm using for 2016, and yes, I'm using every single one of these. Sorry if you can hear the leaf blower thing going outside. I did not mean for that. My window's actually shut because usually there's a lot of background noise, but thank you to the next door neighbour that's doing that. But yes, I'm going to talk you through what planners I'm using. Sorry about the shadow there, that's just from the tripod. And kind of what I'm using each of them for. And then if you have any questions or want to see more in depth about these planners, then let me know down below. But most of them I've you see this one every single week. This one I would be doing a setup video when I finish the setup, and I'm sure you'll start to see this one every other week or at least once a month. So yes, and you will see a flip through of this planner very soon, if not in the next 3 days, then in the next week. So let's just start off with the most basic one, which is my Erin Condren Vertical Life Planner, plain vertical life planner. I've had this one since August. I did a flip through video. If you want to see that, yeah, then that is on my channel. And we're currently, as I'm filming this, we are currently in January. But this is what I use as my basic life planner, basically. My basic life planner, basically. Oh my god, I use it just to plan out my life, what's going on, basic stuff I have to do that day, what I'm doing that day, meal planning. I use the little things section, I call it something else when I use my own stickers, to mark if I have a video going up or if I have something to do with the shop happening, but I don't put it in I don't put it in a massive half box or in a full box or anything. It's just put there, so if I need to just reference anything really quickly, it's all here, basically. And wow, it just got really hot. So yeah, that's basically what that is. It's just a quick reference of everything that's going on in my life, basically. It is currently this week, in case you're wondering, as I'm filming this. And then, actually, it's currently this week, but I need to find the time to do a plan with me. And actually be able to print and cut the stickers that I'm using this week. But yeah, so that is what I'm using as my basic life planner, as they're called. But that is what I'm using basically to plan my life. I said basically a lot then, and plan my life. It's a life planner, I'm using it to plan my life. Next, as I'm sure you're all wondering why I've added this little beauty to my collection. I'm in love with this. There's a couple of chipping on either end, but I really don't mind. And I am using this as a work planner because I just think that this is going to work perfectly for keeping me honest when it comes to whatever I'm doing as far as work. So I'll use something to section off say 8 to 4 or 8 till 5 for just however long I've worked. It's for planning out when I plan to work and also tracking when I work as well. So I'm keeping myself honest in how much I'm working, and yeah, that's basically that. And then also I have a course starting up in February which requires me to be at school, whatever you want to call it, from 9 till 4, Monday to Wednesday, which is something that I'll obviously be able to mark in here a bit better than in my life planner. And also, probably after the first 3 weeks, it'll be client work, which means I might have a client coming in at 11, so that's also stuff I'll be able to gain, that's also something I'll be able to gain use out of as well. So yeah, this is basically a work and school planner, but school is going to become work in about 6 months on top of what I've already got. So yeah, I'm kind of managing a lot of different things when it comes to stickers, YouTube, what will be school, and then hopefully work. And then if that's not enough, I may need to get another job if money's not coming in soon enough, basically. And then the final planner in my system for 2016 is the Kiki K Large Mint Planner, which I did a flip through, and I will also do a setup video eventually, like I said. It basically, I'm just going to use this. There'll be inserts in here. I'm working on which inserts I like the best. I've used like a couple of different types. Like as you can see, I've used this weekly. I'm just going to push that on there. I've used this weekly set, and then I've also used this kind of set, and I've also been working on some vertical stuff, so I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use. And then I have like different sections for different things. And yes, so this is just my way of breaking up all the sections of my life in one place. And we'll see how well I use this. I may end up only using it for one thing, I'm not sure. But as for right now, I have a calendar, health, to-do, projects, expenses, personal, and notes section in here. And then I have the notepad in the back for literally just jotting down stuff. And this is stuff to do with the inserts I want to make for it at the moment. And yes, this is basically like a catch-all planner, if you want to call it that, and like a tracking planner. And just like it'll have information as far as like addresses for my like team or whatever you want to call them, my like PR team, and then like all different things. So yeah, and then like tracking my food and my health stuff that I need to keep track of, and tracking things like driving and like I said, expenses and things like that. So this is like a kind of a catch-all planner. Okay, so here, I just want to quickly mention two things that aren't necessarily planners, but will be in my system for keeping me organised in 2016. And the first one is the Erin Condren Deluxe Notebook with the calendar in it. I'll quickly show you how I'm using the calendar. So we've got that, and I'll just show you January, because January is a little bit more organised. So I have just I pick two different colour schemes that go, so I pick like a blue and an orange for January. One of them is my like Life of Claudia Rose channel, and the other one is my planner channel. And I track the videos I'm planning, and then eventually the videos that go up. And I kind of had them all like set up for, because it like Plan With Me's are consistent, and the same with vlogs, so I have it set up until about April, I think, because like the schedules could change, but I doubt it will. But yes, this is how I use the calendar. And then I have, as soon as the calendar ends, I have a notes section, which is, this is literally just purely for me to make lists and notes about whatever. This has no like organisation system. This is like stuff I want to buy, random to-do lists if I need to write a to-do list. And then I also have it behind this just plain white thing. It's actually a back cover, but I just turned it into a divider. I have everything to do with YouTube, so if I'm planning a video out, then this is where it goes. And I have like, I've sectioned off part of the notebook for that. And then behind this is actually a front cover, but I used it as a divider, and it says the best time for new beginnings is now, and then it has white roses on it. So I only thought this was fitting for shop stuff, so like planning out what goes into kits, new releases, things like that, as you can see. And then yeah, just random notes that I take about the shop, and yeah, and then that's that. I don't really keep anything in there just yet. I don't really use those two in the back. I like having them there, but I don't really use them. And then the final thing, which I just wanted to mention because I actually really like this, is, and I've done it for the past year as well. This is 2015's calendar, and this is my 2016 one. And I just basically use this to write the gist of the day. Like, it's more of a memory keeping type thing. But like, I wrote that I worked then. I wrote like people's birthdays, what if I went to the movies, the weeks that I went to TAFE, weeks that I went to tutoring. Not a lot went on in March. I'm telling you guys, not a lot went on in March. And then like those kind of things, and like I had Amplify, I came home from Sydney, I went to the movies. And this was basically like, that was a ticket from a movie I went to that I just, because we only got, it got ripped in half, and that was what it is. Like when my Etsy shop opened, reading exams, like I just mark whatever event for the day goes on. I don't really decorate that much. I tried to decorate and this really wasn't that much, and I was like, as you can see, I was doing different colours and different markers until about July, when I just went to a Sharpie and I literally just mark in all the stuff that went on. August is a busy month because this is all like school stuff. And I just mark in like silly things, like I had the Twilight movie marathon that weekend. And then like things like holidays start, grandma leaves, when I went to the Civic, like things like that. I'm just showing you this one because it's probably better than showing you a blank one. But just when we went to dinner, what was due, someone's birthday, I went to enroll for school, I was working all day, I went to Chermside, something arrived, like I went camping, this was Xmas shopping, I had a lazy day, like those type of things that I just want to look back on and just like kind of like event keeping and just basic stuff that I did in my day basically, which I really liked, and I wanted to keep it up this year. So I got one of these as a birthday present from someone, that exact same format on the spiral, same kind of like pastel-y pictures, but I also got this for myself a little bit earlier in the year when they first released, and this is the Saucony Jolie's calendar. So if you don't watch them, I will link their channel down below. Cutest family in the world. But like, just to show you again in here, this one actually has more space, which is why I like it, and also their family's really cute. So like I went shopping in Brisbane, I went to the Civic with Ella, which is my sister, Civic with Emma, dinner with Julia, coffee with Miss Fowler, and then I wrote cruise every day that we're on the cruise just to mark that. And then we've got blank, but then I just want to flip through and show you the photos because they're really cool. And they've got like a little quote under there, which I just love, but I'm just going to quickly flip through for you guys because it's honestly the cutest calendar in the world. You can't get it anymore, sorry. They stopped selling it because they can't sell it forever. And yeah, they're just like a family that vlogs. They do daily vlogs, and they have for like 6 years, so there's 6 years of this cute ass little family to watch. But yeah, but this is also what I will be using this year. So yeah, and then you've got the year for next year. But yeah, I really love this, and it hangs on my wall. I feel like you've seen it in the background of other videos and I've pointed it out, but it hangs in the same place as this last one did on my wall. And yeah, I just write stuff in like when I come home, or like if I've made the plan already, I'll write it in. And like this is something I feel like I can cross out if I want. If something doesn't happen, I'll cross it out. If I write it on the wrong day, I move it across. Like, I'm messy as I want, but it helps me to kind of like just, I don't know, it's just like a memory keeping type tool. But I just thought I'd mention it, so like maybe you guys want to do the same. But these are seriously, I will be using all of these planners for at least the start of 2015 basically. Where's the other one? We've also got this one going in here. But basically I will be using these planners for the start of 2015. Quite a lot to manage, but I don't know, I really like being able to manage this many things. I don't know, I feel like I'm like super organised, but yeah, I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you're trying to decide what planner you think you want for 2016, I will leave the link to my video where I go through all the planners kind of like that you can get your hands on. Not every single one obviously, but like the different style of planners you can get your hands on, from like cheap to like Erin Condren price, or actually Kiki K price, because Kiki K is a bit more expensive. But yeah, so basically yeah. So basically, yeah. So yeah, if you want to decide which planner to use, or even calendar, because I will have, like, the calendars are included, those type of things are included, then watch that video, and if this helped you, then great. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Let me know what planner you're in this year in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe if you're new. I'm going to shut up now, leave you guys to whatever else you're doing. Enjoy. Bye.